Welcome back to the channel. It is another beautiful day here in the summer, and I am teaching you a new recipe that is going to be perfect for any barbecue gathering. As always, thanks for joining the channel. My name is Mark Ashby. I am the Grillionaire, self-proclaimed, but still the Grillionaire, and this is the Grill Marco cooking channel. We're firing up our Grilla Grills Kong to 450 degrees today, ripping hot. We've got the man grate sitting on the grate, getting nice and warm to give us some great sear marks, and we're gonna be making some chili lime shrimp skewers with an avocado crema. Let's get started. Our first step in this great recipe is to make a marinade for those shrimp. They're gonna marinate for about 15 to 30 minutes. You wanna make sure you get some of these jumbo shrimp that have been deveined. These ones still have the shell on them, but we're just gonna take those shells off very easily, like so. And then we're gonna put them in the bowl. We're gonna do that for all those, then we're gonna mix together that marinade. Now, one thing you can do, you don't have to discard these shells right away. You can use these and make a nice seafood stock with this. First step in the marinade, get a nice lime, and we're gonna zest it in a bowl. And you wanna get the entire skin of the lime. Now that we have zested the whole lime, you're gonna take that lime, roll it on the cutting board like this, just to make sure that we get all the juiciness of this. Take your knife, cut it in half, and then get all that juice in the bowl. Next, take 2 cloves of minced garlic and put that in there. Next, we're using some extra virgin olive oil, and we're gonna put in about 2 tablespoons. It's okay to go a little heavy if you need to. Next, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. This is gonna add a nice kick, still give a smoky flair to it. Next, we're gonna take half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Freshly cracked black pepper, just to taste. I like a little bit of black pepper, so I'm gonna go a little bit heavy on that. Lastly, some Himalayan sea salt, or just Himalayan salt for taste. I'm going 2 pinches. Take your marinade, make sure you get that nice and mixed together, like that. Then take your shrimp. I'm going with 9 shrimp today, and we're gonna cover these generously in that marinade. And then we're gonna stick it in the fridge for about 15 to 30 minutes. You can go as long as you like, but 15 is really all you need to get this nice and flavored. We had to have a change of scenery. It is blazing hot out there, and I was standing next to a fast and furious Kamado. But now we're gonna make that avocado crema. We've got our nice Vitamix blender here. So first step, take an avocado, cut it in half, and then twist and pull. Yep. Oh, finally got the pit out. Cut it in half. So next, just peel the avocado, stick your finger behind it, it should slide right off just like that. Take your avocado, put it in the blender. Next, you're gonna take 2 tablespoons sour cream and get that in there. Now this part is optional, but I'm adding 1 tablespoon of tequila just for a little bit of bite. We have some fresh cilantro, says about a tablespoon, so we're just gonna guess. That looks good. And dump that in. You can chop it ahead of time if you want to, but the blender is gonna do the work for you. A little bit of salt, again for taste, and 1 tablespoon of oil, just to help it mix together. Shrimp are fully marinated. We gave them about a 30-minute marinade just because I wanted to make sure that flavor was packed in. We also have our 3 bamboo skewers that we put in water, and they've been soaking for just maybe 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere right around there when we started filming this video, because this is going to prevent them from burning. So, and we're going to load them up on the man grates on the Fast and Furious Kong, and they should cook in about 2 to 3 minutes per side. When you're threading these on the skewer, make sure that you leave a little space in between, because that's going to help them cook a little bit more evenly and just give them a nice crust on each one. These man grates are cast iron, so we want to make sure that we give them a nice coating so that it's a non-stick surface. Grill grates and other things, sometimes you have to use those, but with man grates, we're going for the long game here. These things are blazing hot. It's sitting at 450 degrees. So, of course, always burp your Kamado so that you can get that airflow in and you don't have backdraft. Now we're just going to take a little bit of cooking oil, and look how nicely that coated it. If you see here, you can see the pink tail starting to come through. So that's a sign that this is generally ready to be flipped. Now we just pulled these off the grill. They need to rest about another minute or two. Then we're gonna put that avocado crema on there. Come look at how gorgeous these shrimp look. You can clearly see the flavor was baked on there with this beautiful grill. We got some great caramelization and even some grill marks on there from those man grates. Cooked it perfectly and evenly. So now we're gonna add our avocado crema, and we're just gonna drizzle that on. It should look real nice. Depending on how big your barbecue is, if it's gonna be with lots of different meats and stuff, this can be a great appetizer, or if you're slimming it down and you only have a couple people around, this will be a great part of the main course. But you know we gotta try it. Here goes the bite. Wow. Oh, wow. There's just a little bit of heat from the chili. We have a lot of the acidity from that fresh lime juice I squeezed on there. The crema just makes it perfect, and you know it's perfect because I made it, and it's perfect just like me. Going in for bite number 2. Eat that. That is very good. This shrimp will be perfect with some rice or anything like that, or it's just gonna be fantastic the way it is. This recipe is gonna be on my blog, the menu board blog on my website, grillmarkco.com, but you already knew that. Make sure you give a subscribe down below. Set the bell so that you get notifications when we have a new video, which we do recipe videos weekly. And then I do daily shorts to give you a nice little laugh throughout the week. Until next time, make sure you keep those grills fired up so that the flavor doesn't go down. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.